And we are live! Hello, hello! It's time to mash up some monsters again. Just like we did on Monday, we're gonna be combining monsters from the D&D sources with Pokemon along with SCPs. So why don't we roll up our first one? 1 second. 1, 2, 3. 768. No, 786. So we're starting with a troglodyte. Oh no. Oh no. What a fucking start. Okay. Next roll incoming. 857. That is a Gudra. Oh, okay. This is starting out interesting. So we have that thing that looks like it came straight out of Lovecraft. And we have a goo dragon so far. And we gotta go one step further. What SCP we get? Okay, SCP-70 is what we just got. SCP-70 Iron Wings. That's... wait, is that it? No, that's 71. We need SCP-70. Excuse. I want that one. SCP-70 appears to be a what the fuck just happened? Something with my tablet's all funky. Oh, there's a scratch down at the corner. That's what that is. Okay. SCP-70 appears to be a human male of Native American descent with a normal appearance save for a pair of rusty metal wings emerging from his back. Each wing is composed of several flat iron bars with about 6 centimeter wide, connected end to end by rotating rivets to form an articulated length of metal over 2 meters long. Hanging from these bars are chains of various lengths, 22 on each wing, each tipped with barbed arrowhead. SCP-70 appears to have no other anomalous properties besides these wings. The wings of SCP-70 appear to act independently of the person they are attached to, and SCP-70 has stated repeatedly that it has no control over them. However, when damage has been done to the wings, SCP-70 has shown signs of psychological distress, including sweating, reduced blood flow to face, and screaming in pain. The wings have been observed to fold and expand, shoot out, and whip its chains at high speed, both individually and collectively. And anchor its arrowhead into concrete, wood, and like materials. While SCP-70 has not displayed any overt hostility to personnel, it will often react violently to perceived threats by lashing its chains out at assailants and wrapping its chains around its body in a defensive posture. The most effective means of subdual have proven to be sticky foam, non-lethal weaponry, which can reliably ensure SCP-70's chains, ensnare SCP-70's chains from a safe distance. Yeah, there's something in my throat. Despite the rusted appearance, the wings and chains of SCP-70 are as strong as high-quality alloy steel. However, they are also as dense as steel, and SCP-70 cannot move about as a normal human due to the weight of its wings. As yet, SCP-70 has been unable or unwilling to use its wings to facilitate human locomotion. SCP-70 spends much of its time anchored to The walls and ceilings of its containment cell usually sedated. Okay, so it's a Native American man with a pair of giant metal wings. Essentially. That's... Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. So we have a troglodyte, which... What even are these things? Exactly. Like, they're definitely some kind of fish people. That much is for sure. They are fucking ugly bitches, though. And Goodra's just Goodra. It's a fucking goo dragon. It's adorable. It's a baby. We have to be careful when looking at pictures of Goodra, though, because I know there's a lot of porn in this one. Either way. Let's get our references going here. And try to think of something for this monstrosity. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Need a picture of SCP-70. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, my pretty friend. How do?
How do? We're making monster mashes.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, this shit's fucked up. I need a good picture of this goddamn thing.
That looks like a weird fallen angel mechanical thing.
Kinda. It's essentially like a dude that's got metal wings on his back.
It's a cyber angel.
Not entirely. You see, he can't control those wings at all.
Yeah, no, I'm dicking around.
I guess that's the best picture we're gonna get.
Trying to think of what game to play.
Oh, by the way, Dawson, I'm streaming.
Huh?
I'm streaming.
Oh, cool. Why is my mouse not working? Alright, I'm now on a better audio quality, I think.
Yes, you are. How the hell do I combine these fucking things?
I'll be right back. I need to restart my computer.
Okay. I need to do more research on what a troglodyte actually is.
Troglodyte?
Yeah,
I've seen a variety of things. It's like
it's a monster from the D&D manual, apparently.
Oh yeah. It's like a frog person, I think, or like
some kind of fish person.
Think of like a humanoid flatworm.
Hmm.
That's a really strange way to phrase it, but okay.
Let's see. The savage degenerate troglodytes squat in shallow depths of the Underdark in a constant state of war against their neighbors and one another. They mark their borders of their territories with cracked bones and skulls, or with pictographs painted in blood or dung. That's flattering. Perhaps the most loathsome of the humanoids, troglodytes eat anything they can stomach. They dwell in filth. The walls of their cavern homes are smeared with grime, oily secretions, and the debris of their foul feasting. Oh! These guys are
Yeah, it's
charming.
not pleasant.
I have to combine them with a Gudra and fucking iron wings
Gudra.
somehow. Huh. I know I definitely want to incorporate the wings some way, but I don't know how to incorporate anything else from the other two that would make sense.
I'm trying to. Sorry if this is a little off topic, but I'm trying to decide what game to play and talk to you at the same time. I'm not sure what to do.
That sounds like a
I
you
think I'll
problem.
just play Skyrim. I know, that's why I said I'm sorry. It's kind of off topic. Not kind of. It's incredibly off topic, but it's neither here nor there. I mean, I can think of a couple of ways you could make it.
Hit me.
Combine the three. Give it like it's like make it a bit more, you know, human-esque. Give it like a bit more slimy because of Gudra, and give it like the tentacle things for the head. The tail a bit more prehensile and like
I'm not just
iron wings.
I'm not just thinking like design-wise here. Like what I've been trying.
Oh,
to
I was
do
just thinking design-wise.
No, because I want to also like incorporate like features from each in terms of like what they are and what they do.
Ooh.
Which is the hard
Slimy.
part. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Anita.
Hello, my weird friend.
We're doing monster mashes.
Ah.
We rolled up an interesting combination. Would you like to hear what they are?
Oh, do tell.
We
do tell.
have to combine a troglodyte, a Gudra, and SCP-70, which is a man with iron wings.
I don't know anything about SCP-70.
I don't know about that one either. I've been learning a lot about the SCPs, though.
Essentially,
Oh yeah, the SCPs are cool.
SCP-70 is a Native American man with a pair of metal wings that act completely on their own without him doing anything. And even if he is not physically threatened, the wings will react appropriately to threats, and if the wings are damaged, he in turn will go into psychological turmoil.
That's strange.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, SCP-70 is kind of cool. But I need to combine...
SCPs in general are pretty dope.
Yeah, I need to combine the three of these somehow.
Somehow.
And I don't know how I can combine the three of these in a way that works. I want to incorporate the wings somehow, because the wings are fucking dope. But I don't know how to incorporate the other two. Because like, fucking troglodytes are just, like, nasty little bitches from the Underdark, and Gudra is an adorable little purple dragon.
Yay, Gudra.
What you could do, if you want to do a mixture, is you could smooth out the troglodytes a bit more to have very similarity to the Pokemon.
I mean, again...
And have their tails curl a little more and give them
we're not just
they're going for more.
We're not just thinking design-wise here. We also want to think like in terms of what each of these bring to the table as a creature.
Well then I just do design stuff.
Yeah, same here. I'm not good with creatures.
I go with aesthetic. If you want creatures, go to Chad.
I know, Chad.
Yeah, Chad is
Chad's
definitely
probably still waking up. Tyler's gonna be on soon. Tyler helped me last time, and Galaxy's fucking dead. But all the people that were around to help me last time are dead.
I can think of like a couple things for what you're thinking of. Give it like a slimy. Because Gudra and troglodytes are both live in swamps.
That's true.
So it should definitely have some sort of swampy aesthetic. And from the picture you currently have, it looks like the wings also have some sort of slimy bit to it.
That's not exactly slime. Those are barbed wire chains with arrowheads at the end of them.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They look
They're
like slime
made
to
of
me.
metal.
Then again, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything.
I'm gonna
Dawson,
read
why
some
aren't you
Gudra
wearing your
entries, try and
glasses?
get some help for myself here.
Don't ask why I'm playing games without glasses on. I want the extra
Dawson, that's
difficulty.
bad. That's bad for you. Bad.
Okay, let's see
No, I
some...
actually usually play without glasses.
Let's see some Pokedex entries for Gudra. This
Ooh, yeah.
this very
Gudra's
friendly dragon
terrifying.
type Pokemon will hug its beloved trainer, leaving the trainer covered in sticky slime. It attacks with retractable horns. It throws a punch that's the equivalent of the force of 100 pro boxers. Jesus. It's very
Yeah.
friendly dragon type Pokemon that will hug its beloved trainer. Okay. An amazingly friendly Pokemon, but if left to itself, loneliness overcomes it and it oozes gooey tears. Oh, like the Miyazaki tears. It gets picked up.
Oh.
It gets picked on because it's meek, but then whoever teases it gets to feel the full force of its horns of a good swatting from its thick tail. It's very friendly toward people. If you grow close to it, Gudra will hug you with its sticky slime-covered body. Don't get mad. Underneath its slimy skin is a thick layer of fat, and a combination of the two makes enemies' attacks slide right off. Sometimes it misunderstands instructions and appears dazed or bewildered. Many trainers don't mind finding this behavior to be adorable. Its form of offense is forcibly stretching out its horns. Its strikes land 100 times harder than any blow from a heavyweight boxer. Okay. Yeah, no,
That
like
sounds like a
Gudra.
baby.
Gudra's pretty good. It's Sligoo that's terrifying because.
Yeah, it's Slugoo that's terrifying.
Because,
I was gonna say
like,
it's like the pre-evolution.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. Sligoo is blind.
Yeah, that's the one that eats everything, right?
Yeah, no, it's blind, meaning it can't discern friend from foe, so it may accidentally end up eating its friends without even realizing it.
Yep.
Apparently, Gudra will just knock your fucking lights out.
Pretty dope.
I don't know how to help with this. I should probably go. I don't have anything to contribute.
You can still like listen in, I think.
No, you can still stay. It'd be nice to have the company. I just don't know what to fucking... I don't know what to do for this one.
I forgot how cool some of these mods were. Sorry. I just like the fact that they're fully voiced.
Here's what I think I'll do. I'm gonna wait till some of the others get on so they can help me with this one, and we're gonna try this again. Try and get something that might work a bit better, because my brain's not feeling that combo.
Yeah, you got a good combo that you got a good feel for.
Yeah,
You know?
because the last time we got really good combos.
Yeah.
251.
Oh, I remember that Cloud Hopper.
What we got for 251? An expeditious messenger.
The fuck is that?
Hang on, I'm gonna put all of these in a group.
Okay, I've got a question for both of you.
Got an answer. Let's
If-
see if they match.
If y'all had to, like, if y'all could frequent one single inn in the game of Skyrim, what inn would it be? Well, you're spinning your stuff, by the way.
I don't play Skyrim enough to know.
Yeah, I've never even touched Skyrim before. The
What
only
the
time
fuck
I've been
is this
close
thing?
encounter to Skyrim. Ooh, that's cool.
No, that's not. That's
My only
Artificer
close-
Homunculus. This is Expeditious Messenger. This thing's
Oh.
adorable. That's a whole ass
Yes.
baby.
My only experience with Skyrim is watching someone play it for a little bit at Gamers Club when I was in high school.
Then yeah, that's not a good question, is it?
No.
Wrong group of people.
If it was a Fallout question, you know, I would have been able to give an answer
Are
immediately
there-
because I'm a big
Are
Fallout
there
nerd.
inns in Fallout?
There's the Dugout Inn.
Cool.
In Fallout
I actually didn't know
4.
there was inns.
Yeah,
didn't
there
know there
are
was an inn.
some. There are some places where you can rent out beds and stuff in Fallout.
Well,
Because
do
you
you
know
want-
they don't want.
Yeah.
Huh?
was gonna say, do you want the names? But then I realized, yeah, nah.
71.
Probably. I'm gonna go to the Winking Skeever.
Alright, what we got for 671? A Stunfisk. A fucking Stunfisk.
I
Yeah!
have no idea what that is.
It's this fucking thing.
Oh god.
Yeah, Stunfisk.
Fish.
Stunfisk is great.
Alright, and for the SCP, SCP-753.
Which one's that one?
Automatic Artist. Oh. Oh?
Oh.
Is that like a pen?
Galaxy just dropped a message.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
She would join us, but she's at the vet with her dog.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so far this thing looks pretty cool. But let's hear the description. SCP-753 is a highly advanced automaton approximately 10 centimeters across, 6 centimeters wide, and 8 centimeters tall. SCP-753 possesses 2 pincer-like limbs protruding from its main circular body, which it uses to slowly move itself across the ground. This is likely due to SCP-753's locomotive functions having been damaged at an unknown point in its history. At the center of SCP-753's body is a red sensory organ similar in structure to that of a human eye. SCP-753's eye appears to be organic, but it's likely artificially produced. The eye is also damaged, leaving SCP-753 partially blind. At Marshall Carter and Dr. LTD, a Marshall Carter and Dr. LTD and Dark LTD logo has been engraved on SCP-753's back. Interior analysis of SCP-753 shows that it moves using a rudimentary nervous system coordinated by an extremely small spherical brain. Above SCP-753's body is a small receiver, the purpose of which is currently unknown. SCP-753 appears ignorant to its surroundings and does not recognize the presence of personnel. SCP-753's primary purpose appears to be the creation of paintings. Paintings produced by SCP-753 are highly realistic and often do not correspond to real locations. Recently, paintings created by SCP-753 have mostly involved, in some way, SCP-753's death. SCP-753 was initially returned to Marshall, Carter, and Dark LTD by one of their clients who complained that it was broken. Blank blank, a Foundation mole within the organization was able to retrieve SCP-753 before incineration. SCP-753 usually produces 1 painting per hour. When SCP-753 is not provided with adequate paint or painting canvas, it appears to enter a dormant state, shutting down for a minimum time length of 1 week. As this heavily impedes research, SCP-753 is to be kept stocked with paint and canvases at all times. SCP-753 does not appear to be concerned about completed paintings and generally ignores them after they are finished. Okay.
So we have a messenger, a weird fish thingy, and a painter.
Yeah, we've got a little fucking baby, a fucking flatfish, and a little robot painter.
Well then.
Let's gank up these references. I think this is probably something I can get more work into. I hope. I want a better picture of it. Or rather, a bigger one. Look at the baby. It's a baby.
That's just a baby.
That is not a baby.
That is terrifying. Go back to the baby, please. Aww. Look at it in all its cute glory.
It's like an actual baby.
Give it
Aw.
wings!
That's the
It
baby.
needs wings.
Leave the baby alone, Dawson.
I mean, with the fucking expeditious messenger, we actually can.
That's why I brought it up.
Do we spitting facts though?
You do.
It
So
is
I have
time to
somewhat of an
detect the
idea
duel.
of how to combine the expeditious messenger and the SCP-753, but I don't know how to incorporate the Stunfisk.
I mean, Sunfisk is basically an electric mudfish.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's read some Pokedex entries of Stunfisk real quick.
Yeah, Sunfisk is weird. Cool, but weird.
You know what else is weird?
Mm-hmm.
Me.
I was about to say you.
Let's
Damn
see.
it, you beat me to it, Anita.
Its skin is very hard, so it is unhurt even if stepped on by sumo wrestlers. It smiles when transmitting electricity. It conceals itself in the mud of the seashore. Then it waits. When prey touch it, it delivers a jolt of electricity. When its opponents can't be paralyzed, it contorts itself with unexpected speed and flops away. Let's see. It conceals itself in mud on the seashore. Then it waits. When the prey touch it, it delivers a jolt of electricity. Okay. Thanks to the bacteria that lived in the mud flats with it, this Pokemon developed the organs it uses to generate electricity. For some reason, this Pokemon smiles slightly when it emits a strong electric current from the yellow markings on its body. So is it a sadist?
It likes to zap people.
Feels like that makes it a bit of a sadist. But I digress.
It likes to zap people. That's kinda terrifying, actually. You're just walking one day and then you take the wrong step and you go bzzz. You get zapped.
I mean,
And
it's
then you
kinda
look
like
down and you see this little
flounder?
fucker smiling at you when you get zapped.
Yeah, that'd be very disorienting.
You get zapped and then you look and you see this little shit smiling at you. It's kind of frustrating. It's
Smiling,
a fish.
then it just zaps you again, and it smiles even harder.
It gets a bigger smile after it zaps you a second time, and you just get so mad. What do? You go to grab it, and then you get zapped again for grabbing it. And what do? You kick it, but as you kick it, you get zapped!
Its face has split into horrific territory of which its grin has become. It has reached up to its eyes, as its face splits and a horrific monstrosity becomes what is once this cute, adorable creature that zapped you.
That's this eldritch monster that you can't escape from as it pursues you through the mud and continues to try and kill you through electricity. Oh god, I made this.
Floppy flop.
We made this Pokemon terrifying.
Well, I mean, Pokemon is literally pocket monsters.
Yeah.
Pokemon is a
Some of them are known to
terrifying
eat,
world.
like, take away children in the dead of night and eat
Isn't
their souls.
that like the balloon monster? It just kind of picks up
No,
kids while...
Drifloon just picks up children and, like... Fun fact, it hates heavy kids, apparently. because
Oh.
they're difficult to lift.
Oh, well, I guess
That means
I
I never
would
would've
have been safe
gotten
as
taken.
a child. Yeah. Huh. I don't know.
Drifloon is a fucker. He'd be stealing the children in the dead of night.
Isn't like the drowsy one, that one like a pedophile or some shit?
Kinda, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Does the hypnotizing kids biz?
Didn't it hypnotize kids and then eat their dreams? I mean, it was
Don't know,
people, but
most pedophile consume children's dreams?
Let's not
And
talk
hope
about
and
this on
destroy them?
stream anymore.
Sorry.
Let's drop that topic.
yeah, like a
Drop
hot
it into
potato.
the void. Go into the void. You weird topic. Anyways.
Besides, it's another fun.
Let's forget
Pokemon
about that
fact.
and just fucking look at this adorable little baby.
Oh, that is gonna be amazing. Oh, that's cute already. Oh, that's so adorable. What's gonna be its name? Is it going to have a name?
You know what? I
Oh.
do have an idea. Because it seems
Let's
like
call it
Stunfisk
Tinge.
gets happy from electrocuting people, and we've got the art angle going, we're gonna call it, Graffiti Messenger.
It's just a baby.
Either that or Graffiti Artist, I'm not sure yet. Something to do with graffiti, though. To keep the art aspect in it.
Yeah.
Graffiti. The graffiter.
No.
It graffitis
No, that
people's
sounds
feet as they
too
step
weird.
on it.
Yeah, that's a bit too weird. Let's not
That's too strange? Okay.
too strange. Dawson, no.
I'll go hide in a corner now.
No, that's my corner. Get your own corner!
No.
Yeah, get your own freaking corner, you weirdo.
You're the weirdo here.
I know,
You're
but
stealing
stop going
Anita's
into my
job.
corner. Yeah! Get your own damn corner. Get out of my pouting corner. That's where I go to pout and cry.
Sorry, that just reminded me of that meme. It's just like, and this is where I go to, or it's like your coworker, your first day on the job, and this is where I go to cry. Neat. Just that weird.
This is where all the employees go to cry. Because the job is stressful.
Yeah.
They need to treat employees better. In general.
But they won't.
No, because it doesn't make them enough money.
Like, remember when Jeff Bezos got found out for poor Amazon worker conditions and then nothing happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't one of our buddies still work for Amazon?
Who?
Goes by Mr. X for most streaming stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah! No, I think he just got a job at Amazon. If I remember correct, Henny still works at Amazon as well.
Well, no. Justin's worked at Amazon. For a while. I think he got that job because of certain someone.
Right.
She who shall not be named.
Yes. You know, now the more I look at it, the more this just looks like a very creepy upside down head.
It's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute and also unsettling, which makes it good.
It reminds me of a
Unsettling
little
is cute.
mushroom fellow.
That might be just me. I like the weird and creepy and unsettling things.
Dude, you would have loved last Monday stream. Shit was terrifying.
I don't know what I was doing Monday. I think I was... Yeah, I don't know what I was doing Monday. I should know what I was doing Monday, but I don't remember.
It'd be like that.
You were beating up pizza.
You know when your brain hyper focuses on something so much that you forget what you do until you get the one thing done?
Yeah.
My brain did that
Yeah.
because of the job interview.
Ah.
I don't remember anything.
Oh boy.
Nice. That sounds like a fun time.
It's a normal time. Don't think that should be normal. I think I should get that checked out.
I think so, yeah?
I do
Add that to
understand
the
what you mean,
list.
though, by when you kind of just blank out on everything. I've done that multiple times.
I don't think that's a good thing.
It's not.
Okay. Yeah, Otto's a resident person that tells us when something is good or bad, and that's a bad thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's something you should probably get checked out.
I will add that to the list.
So, what do you guys think this little dude actually does? Because I got the graffiti angle going, but I'm trying to think, why does it do, like, this graffiti stuff? I'm thinking maybe it's like a little prankster.
He does look like a little mushroom cap guy.
Can I suggest something wholesome? It senses when people are having bad days and just draws graffitis of their favorite things to make their day better.
Okay,
It puts
cute.
a mustache on them with,
No, that's a Jigglypuff.
well, no, but like it tries to make you feel better by putting a mustache on you. It stashifies you.
Hang on, y'all. I gotta go feed the animals.
I am Man Dog.
Man dog?
It is I, Man Dog. This is why I'm not allowed to do math in my head.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell the time, so I was like, what's 11 plus 9 minus 12? It's just like, what the heck?
What?
I was trying to determine what would happen if I waited like 9 hours at 11 o'clock, and it just, so I was just, yeah, what is 9 plus 11 minus 12? Don't worry, it's 9 o'clock.
What the Okay, Dawson, you do you, buddy.
Woot woot.
Backward ass logic.
Yeah, don't judge me and my logic.
I will judge.
Oh, okay. I am Magic Boy. The man with a plan on the stand.
Do you have a plan?
I do have a plan. And I am indeed on a stand against bandits. I have a
Neat.
sign somewhere, probably. I don't know. I'd probably have to like just write on a piece of paper, tie it to a toothpick, and just say this is my sign.
Sounds about right.
I had forgotten that I had a magic fucking chronomancy on here. Alright. So how is your day gone today?
We're good.
Were you adding in the little thingamajigs?
Huh?
Oh, you're changing the color. I see.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome to
Howdy.
back.
And I am the big sleeps.
What?
You're the
I am
tread.
the big I am the tired,
Ah.
but I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Banana.
Also, we got pizza.
Nice.
Fuck
Curse
yeah.
you and your food. I'm hungry now.
I'll go get some fucking food then.
No.
I'm
Well, then it's
sorry.
your problem.
I actually wanted to eat food.
Curse you, Perry the platypus.
Do I look like a platypus to you?
Fucking love that. I love that show.
It's a good show.
Yeah, the dude that voices Dr. Doofenshmirtz is on TikTok.
I knew that one.
I heard
that
about
one.
that.
His TikTok's pretty funny. He
Yes.
does Dr. Doofenshmirtz content and shit.
Fuck yeah.
He talks about the
Perry the
show.
platypus.
Yeah, that dude.
Yes. Dr. D.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Oh wait, we might get in
Yeah.
trouble if I sing that.
No copyright here, we swear.
This is all just one big ear.
Oh, that's a cutie.
A whole ass baby.
That's just a baby.
Indeed.
So when I was gone, did y'all figure out what they do?
To an extent, yeah. Basically, depending on who you are, you can either summon this thing to, one, torment someone with graffiti, or give them happy little messages in graffiti format.
So it can be evil and wholesome. I love it.
I mean, either way, this thing just loves to doodle and do graffiti. So long as it gets to do that, it'll do whatever the hell you want.
How do we pay this adorable creature?
It just
Small
wants
chunks of bread.
you. Look, all you gotta do is figure out how to summon it, and then it just does it. It'll like do whatever the hell you want, so
requires
long as it
jelly
gets
beans.
to fucking graffiti.
You need jelly beans in the summoning ritual.
I was gonna say, we could, tie back into the electricity thing and, give them batteries. They eat little batteries.
That's true.
That would be
Or,
interesting.
Something electrical. So if you give it like a phone or a taser, it'll just eat it and then it'll do stuff.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that works.
It's a little zappy zap. Ah. Sorry, I'm also playing some Minecraft in the background.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Come on, woo, Mom, I'm playing Minecraft.
No room, Minecraft.
Oh my god! Oh god, that voice crack. Ew.
Homie's
Why did it
just
crack so bad?
covered in
Oh
paint.
shit. Oh, he's my spirit animal!
The fuck going on here?
Hi, Tyler. We just
Hi,
made a
Jonathan.
whole
Created a
ass
whole-
baby.
We made a wholesome creature, look at him!
What? Wait, what is this a combination of?
This is a combination of SCP-753, Expeditious Messenger, and a Stunfisk.
Oh.
It's a baby!
This
Also,
is...
we turned that Pokemon fish into a monster eldritch being thing on accident, and I hate it.
But this is the graffiti artist. A nifty little trickster who, when summoned, will do any of your bidding so long as it gets to do graffiti.
So, as long as you allow it to paint on the walls, they'll do anything for you.
Yes.
That's
It
adorable.
also eats batteries.
Or anything of electrical value, such as metals and whatnot.
So, it can be used for really wholesome things too.
So, is this the first one or the second one?
This is technically the first one. We got a different
Okay.
combination before, but I had no idea how to combine them, and no one else did either,
Yeah.
so we just, we waited.
Oh!
Depending on, someone like you. Cause you got that good vibes and good brain.
Okay. After this one, I can help you guys with that one then.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna...
Cause I know that one was a slod, one was like a metallical wing one.
This is, we got a troglodyte, a Gudra, and SCP-70, which is a Native American man with a pair of metal wings on his back that act of their own accord.
It's like the Blue Beetle from the DC series. You know?
Hmm.
So, stuck on the dude's back.
How do you spell graffiti?
Fuck, I don't know.
Graffiti is spelled Graffiti.
Oh, I did spell it right.
Yeah, I know you're better at spelling than you thought. Oh, snap.
Oh man, I
You're
never
a
would have
wonderful
guessed it.
human being.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Shut the fuck up. You're amazing.
Steal the cheese!
Why are you stealing cheese? Who gave him
Also-
cheese?
I figured out a name for that, if I turn this into, a D&D supplement of a bunch of monsters and creatures. If I do that, I'm gonna call it Victor's Fantastically Horrible Book of Otherworldly Cryptids and Monsters. Ooh. All right. Well, we got the graffiti artist, and now we gotta. I have no idea how we're gonna do this. Still.
This one is a conundrum.
Yeah, because we got fucking gross little fish people that live in the Underdark. We have a goo dragon that will cover you in slime and knock the lights out of you better than any boxer in the world. And man with metal wings.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Nobody.
SpongeBob
'Cause this is copyright.
Oh.
Nobody
Hey.
lives in any pineapples.
SpongeBob SquareHead. Very much the opposite of the other guy
Look,
that we could get copyrighted for.
I'll make only one reference, and that's SpongeBob SquareNuts. Those who get it know what it is.
I don't know that reference. I'm too dumb.
Consider yourself lucky. And no one go looking for it unless you want to be cursed.
That's
So
just
what's it
me
called
every
again?
day.
No, not saying it again.
Okay, so we have a troglodyte, which are basically creatures who are known for living in underground caves, and they have a horrid stench when they are threatened, and even do so when they die. A goo creature who is known for not only its slicky properties and its love for rain, but also can knock people out. And a man who has iron wing, like no, steel alloy wings
Yeah.
with chains and also barbed tipped arrowheads at the end.
Yeah.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of those wings, because that would tear your flesh.
Oh yeah. Shit would fuck you
That
up.
would suck.
So one thing that I'm kind of thinking is, alright, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. Like maybe like a dragon, or like some sort of like a dragon-esque creature that's usually made out of like a goo-like property. But however, this goo absolutely fucking reeks, especially if this thing decides to use its wings. If it wings pops spreads from its back, it basically creates a very noxious kind of it makes everything around the area super like nauseous, and like makes them like want to like hurl over and puke.
I kind of have an idea, because this is harkening back to a Pokemon design I made a long time ago, back when I was doing it for a group project that fell through very quickly, of this essentially undead dragon. And I think we could work that angle somewhat, because if this is like, you know, very noxious and shit, and these guys like make marks with blood and dung, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like poisonous or acidic in some sense, the goo at least.
So a dragon that typically dwells within either like in like underneath the depths of the earth, or probably in swamps as well, and it's mostly consisted of goo, and whenever it like has its wings spread out from its back, I would like to think like maybe they're retractable, whenever its wings spread out, it causes an even more noxious odor from the creature, like that's either poisonous or just like sickly, and people just like and, like hurl up and just die.
They just kind of keel over, essentially.
Exactly.
Sounds like
Because
just when people smell
reason-
my cooking in general.
That's not true, Anita.
You wouldn't know. You don't live near me.
I mean, that's true, but I've seen how you cook, and it doesn't look bad.
I master the same art as Meliodas. Makes
Oh, no.
wonderful looking food, but it tastes terrible.
Oh god. But yeah, the reason why I've gotten an idea for this is because I've read the troglodytes, and I'm like, they're kind of like these like salamander kind lizard-looking people with had a horrific stench. we have and the dragon part comes from actually from Gudra, because Gudra is a dragon type. A lot of people tend to forget, and has that goo-like property. And then the wings, I was like, we can just make a dragon out of this. Fuck it.
Yeah, like the iron wings are gonna be a little bit loose, but I think we can work that angle if we go a bit more eldritch with it, sort of like more Cthulhu-esque with it, and perhaps like the tips of the wings where like the membrane starts to connect is actually forms into tendrils to sort of go in line with like these chains.
I mean, there are eldritch beings that are connected to technology.
That's
Or
Yeah.
I guess in this case, more like metal-like properties. I'm forgetting my eldritch knowledge at the moment, but I
Well,
definitely
you know,
know there is one.
you could also make the dragon wings kind of feathery like the metal wings are. Because dragons do have feathery wings. There are feathery dragons. So you
Well-
could work at that angle.
Well, yeah, but then we'll be working with goo, metal, and feathers, and I think that's a bit too much.
And
for
also, it wouldn't be
texture.
practical if that dragon were to ever fly, because feathered
Yeah.
wings covered in goo equals bad times.
I could give the half-ass excuse of magic.
Okay, but I don't want to half-ass it.
Okay, fine. I was
But
Ooh,
yeah,
I found a
so
flower
we could do
somewhere.
like a metal goop like property for this creature.
Okay.
I mean, fuck, we could probably like do something like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Like maybe it has a metal exoskeleton, but then the goop is what is giving it its property. Because there are in D&D like like goos and slimes that are like parasitic in a way, where they can take over an item or a person and give it like a lively property.
Right.
Yeah. That'd be cool. It'd be like a dragon golem kind of in work in progress, gets taken over by a slime monster that I can't fucking put my words together anymore. Holy shit.
No, honestly, I think I know where you're going with it, and I actually really like that idea. Like maybe it was a project like from like a wizard or like a kingdom. It's like, oh yeah, let's make our own metal dragon. But then it got fucked up when the us goo or a slime was like, ah yes, a new body to inhabit, and just kind of
Well, it
made it its
could
own
be-
thing.
Could be that, or the thing got abandoned, or the kingdom got destroyed before it could be finished.
Oh
But if it
yeah.
were to be implemented anywhere, it would be honestly up to DM.
Yeah. But I definitely see where you're going with that, and I do like that idea.
It's like nature finds a way to survive and adapt to constant technology thingies. And,
Nature
My
has
brain shut
become
off.
intelligent.
My brain shut off. Did it?
That's not...
Sorry. Why is there a car in the background? Boston, are you by a car, or are you in a car?
What are you talking about?
I think
Oh,
it's a
you mean
plane.
the plane? Yeah, there was a plane taking off.
Oh.
I thought that was a car.
No, that was a plane.
It's going doo, 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 doo. Okay. Sorry about that. My. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the dragon.
Right. No. Sorry.
Oh fuck, what are we gonna name this thing?
That's a good question.
Let's see.
Larcifer.
Heh.
No. Sorry.
How about... Okay, so,
I'm sure you'll pick one eventually, Zumi. I mean, it's just go for whatever the hell you want, buddy. At this point, because everyone's got their characters picked out already.
Huh?
Huh?
Someone in my chat.
mm.
One
Which
of
one's Zumi
the
again?
one of the other players for the campaign thing I'm doing.
Oh!
Oh.
Hello, person I'm gonna be doing D&D with soon.
He doesn't know if he
Oh,
wants to go
that
for
thing, that.
a fighter or a
Y'all are-
rogue.
Y'all are doing that.
I know one person's being like a bard sorcerer, and I'm just going full sorcerer, so,
Yeah, we got a bard sorcerer, a sorcerer, I believe a monk, and what else do we have? Trying to remember. Oh yeah, and we got a paladin.
I'm gonna be Healy sorcerer, though, so, like... I'm cracking open
A cold one?
a cold one.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can think of something for this one. How about the mm, the Mayas? No, that doesn't sound right.
The miasma might be a good idea.
Yeah, I like the miasma, cause it kind of sounds like goopy and it sounds, you know, rank. But I'm like thinking like I was thinking like miasma and something with Drake. The miasmic Drake? Mias Drake? No. The stank dragon.
Oh yeah, no, Zumi. The one I'm talking with right now was in the campaign with Tusk, and Anita here, who's not
Oh.
who is not in the current one that we're gonna do, was also in that campaign.
Okay. I totally did not just spend the past few minutes trying to remember things. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm probably gonna go because this is gonna keep happening at this rate, and I don't want you guys to deal with my dumbass trying to remember things that just happened 10 minutes
You
ago.
get some sleep.
I can't sleep.
Well, try and just like relax for a little while then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna hop off because I don't want to ruin things.
You're not
So
gonna
see
ruin
ya.
anything, but alright.
Good night.
Good night.
Or see ya, or bye, or whatever. Friggity, friggity.
Good night.
I need
Let's see.
to go grab a specific wing reference here.
Malador,
Hmm.
which means an unpleasant scent.
That's pretty good. That seems appropriate for about the size of a wing, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna head out as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I bet y'all forgot I was even in here.
No, I knew.
No.
I could hear your consistent tapping.
Oh, yeah. Been looking for stuff. So I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright, talk to you later, Dozen.
Bye bye.
See ya.
And then there were two.
Oh, I have an idea for a name.
Oh.
The miasmic worm. Or like Wyrm.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Wait, but aren't worms like baby dragons in D&D? I thought they were.
We'll probably have to fact check
Hold on.
that.
I'm gonna fact check it right now. Oh, it just means a very old dragon or a wingless dragon. So we're good.
I mean, actually, we could work the wingless angle because of what the iron wings are.
That is very true.
Okay, so instead of like moving away from the metal angle for a second, what if this was initially just like a regular Wyrm, a very old one, and because it was so old and like close to dying, a magical scientist got a hold of it and decided to play God a little bit. And so they started attaching stuff to it. See what stuck, see what worked. And eventually they ended up with this thing.
So it's like a dying dragon. Let's implement it with technology and fucking slime. That'll work out, right?
Let's see how fucked up we can make it before it gets mad.
Well, I'll tell you this is gonna be a very angry boy.
Oh yeah, no, this thing definitely hates all people.
We're probably looking at something that's like what, like neutral chaotic evil, or just chaotic evil?
I'd probably say more so towards neutral evil. It's so old it doesn't care. It just wants to live alone.
That is fair.
Oh shit, that went way further. I can play with that, actually.
I'm sorry, you hear my brother in the background.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
No, it's like, he said, why you a bitch? I'm just like, god damn it.
All I heard was, yeah, I'm a bitch. Which is infinitely funnier. Ooh. Working back into the Iron Wings angle. What if it...
Mm-hmm.
What if one of its attacks was like... With the acidic goo sort of dripping off its wings, it would sort of fling them around and those goo strands would hit people like a whip.
Ooh.
And if it was a big enough strand, they'd get stuck.
And maybe they take, like, if they get stuck, they take acid damage over time.
And they also just keep getting flung around, and maybe they'll even fly into other party members.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. I would definitely say that if the party, if anyone reaches within a certain range of this thing, because it probably not only smells like rank, like from the slime, it probably also like smells like death, because they got a dying dragon. It's like, ah yes, throw shit.
Yeah?
So if the party is like within any sort of range, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, you make a con save, or else you get like disadvantage on attacks or like saving throws or something.
Absolutely.
As I wonder, what do I make for Din Din?
Din din.
Din Din.
Ding dang dinner.
Ding ding doodle. Your dick is now a noodle. You have no mac and cheese? It's illegal. We have ramen noodles. You know what? I'm fine with this.
Yeah, make yourself some fucking Naruto food.
I will actually bust out the egg.
Do it, coward.
I gotta open that damn thing.
Child! I have cat.
You have cat.
She jumped up. Hello, baby. Hello, baby.
Kitty.
Are you settling here? Yes, she is. This is her home now.
Aww. Kitty.
The baby. Are you? Oh, you're leaving? Do your people need you? Must you go? No? You're just gonna stand here? Ass full up in face?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you done? Are you good?
Meow.
No, she's not, apparently.
Meow.
This is not the time for this, baby. You either find somewhere to settle or leave. Because I can't work with you here.
My cats will not do anything.
Hun. Move. She's just standing on my shoulder.
Baby.
Thank you. She hopped onto the bed. Alright, I never did the thing. I mean, so far, this is fucking dope.
Yeah, no, this is actually looking terrifying. I love it.
Yeah, I know, if I had to encounter this thing in a dungeon, I'd cry. Because this is a beast of epic proportions.
On a scale of 1 to not okay, this is not okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would definitely say this is like a huge dragon.
I'd beg to say fucking...
Gargantuan?
Yeah, gargantuan, actually.
God, no.
What? Why are you crying? What? I don't know why she's upset with me. Well, I just made it 10 times worse.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have some way of showing the state of decay.
Jeez. What would you classify this? Is it a fucking like dragon? A goo? A construct?
I'd classify this thing as undead.
Yeah.
I don't even think this thing's wings probably even work.
Probably not.
It doesn't even, like, it was wingless for most of its life, so it doesn't know how to fly at all.
That and also they're so torn up and dripping with acid.
Yeah. So they're basically useless appendages, save for the gooey bits.
I wouldn't say completely useless. I would say, like, I mean, for mobility such as flight, yes, completely useless. However, I mean, for combat, it's gonna be quite useful.
You're right.
Especially since especially since the wings is probably what it besides the like it being partially dead, is what gives it its area effect.
Yeah. I need a dragon skeleton for reference.
Well, just look up Draco Lich. That's literally an undead dragon. Yeah, just look up Draco Lich.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? This works.
Haha, my D&D lore comes into play.
It do.
I'll turn down the
The fuck did I just
heat.
do?
It's fine.
You good?
Yeah, I just didn't accidentally drop my noodle packet.
Oof.
It's fine, only a little bit came out. That's what she said. I have a love-hate relationship with my own self.
Fuck did I just do? I can't. Oh, there we go.
I don't know what did you do.
Whatever it was, I fixed it.
Good. Where is my Italian herbs? There they are. I love how my cat just, whenever he knows I'm in the kitchen, and he's a pure-blooded Maine Coon, so he's fucking huge. Like an asshole decides to just lay in the middle of the kitchen and take up the entirety of the kitchen.
Jeez.
I'm like, bruh, come on, I need space to work. And he gets mad when I have to walk around him. Okay. Now we're in here for the main event. Adding a shit ton of spices into the noodles.
Fuck yeah. Spices make everything better.
Yes. Especially if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I partially know what I'm doing.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Actually, am curious of like putting an egg in that. I've never done that before.
There is a good way to do it that'll make noodles super fucking creamy if you want to hear it.
Yes.
So get a separate tiny bowl and separate the yolk out and save that for later. And like when there's like 2 minutes left in cooking, that's when you put the egg into the ramen. You just slap like the egg white on top and like keep the yolk for when the ramen is done, because you're gonna mix the raw yolk into the ramen to make the noodles and the broth super creamy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing that. I have an egg. Let's do this. Let's see if I can do this. I've never separated egg whites before.
Oh, it's really easy. You want to know a good trick for doing it? When you crack open the egg, use the egg shells to bloop the egg yolk back and forth between, so that you just get the whites separated out. Or, if you're okay with getting your hand a little eggy, you can just plop it right into your hand and let the whites sort of separate from the yolk on your own. And so long as you're careful with it, you won't break the yolk.
Okay. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna fuck this up. You know what? We're gonna try.
I mean, if you want to, like, if you do end up breaking it, there is an easy way to stabilize the yolk from, like, separating and breaking up too much, and that is just add a tiny bit of soy sauce to the yolk in the bowl that you put it in, and it'll kind of halt
Okay.
it and sort of make it hold its place.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm doing it. Holy shit, I'm actually doing it.
Hell yeah! That's my boy.
I mean, my hands are definitely going to be messy, but I am but yes.
My cat's on me again. Are you really settling right the fuck here? Really?
Yes. Yes, father.
She's settling right on my collarbone. Okay, she's leaving. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Got fur all up in my nose.
Okay. Where am I putting you, bitch? I'm putting you in a different bowl. Where's another bowl? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. You're going on a plate. Okay. Got it. Ugh.
Yeah, no, this thing is fucking terrifying.
We're gonna make a whole, like, monster manual on our own.
Honestly, yeah.
Fuck Wizard of the Coast. We could make our own monster manual.
Man, fuck Wizards of the Coast. All my homies hate Wizards of the Coast.
Okay. So 2 minutes in, you put in the egg whites?
Like, yeah, when there's...
Or the...
like, you put
like,
it in for the recommended cooking time. Put the ramen in. And when there's 2 minutes left on the cook time, that's when you put the egg in.
Okay.
Swear to God, child, I will beat you. Don't make me shoot you. Thank you. For those who are concerned, I'm not gonna actually beat my cat. And
should I do
in
one egg or
reference to
two?
shooting, I meant this. You can do as many as you want, honestly.
I might do 2, actually.
I mean, more yolk equals more cream.
Yes. More good for me. Alright. Who joineth?
Someone joineth? Who could it be? Oh, it's Cole. What's up, dude?
It is my husband.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
We're making a terrifying creature.
Oh, so I'm right on schedule.
Oh, yeah. No, you want to hear about this fucking thing?
Oh yes, tell me, please. Oh, great deity Otto.
This is the miasma worm. A once very old regular worm, wingless, pretty much on the brink of death, was picked up by some magical scientists, and they decided, what happens if we just start sticking stuff on this thing? And soon enough, over time, he began to decay, but he refused to die. They even stuck a pair of wings on him, but they were completely inoperable. So now, this undead creature fucking roams. Should you encounter it, your best option is to run, as it has a hate for pretty much all humanity by now.
All the non-human races over here eating popcorn, enjoying their lives.
I would probably say humanoids.
I said humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it would make sense for them. Because, okay, here's what I see when I look at, like, for instance, say, elves or dragonborn. Elves have more bloodline related to the Fae. So when I see like a creature that can tell the bloodlines and tell, oh, this thing is more human, because humans would have a distinct scent and a distinct like bloodline. Elves are more related to the Fae, and dragonborns are more related to, draconic essences.
Fair.
So you could have a monster that does have a hate for humanity and the human race, but when it encounters other races like the elves or the dragonborn, it's more cautious but doesn't outright attack.
Fair enough.
That's just how I think about things like that.
Oh my god.
Speaking of D&D creatures, I thought of one.
This looks so good.
What have you thought
So-
of, Cole?
First off, I want to bring this up to you, Otto, because I plan on starting something very soon, and I want to see if you would be interested.
Okay, hit me.
Actually, what? Fuck it. We're gonna eat it from the.
So, I'm going to be starting I guess you can call it campaign.
Yeah.
And basically, what I'm going to end up doing in this campaign is simple. You see, the reason that I'm starting this campaign, the reason that I'm making it in general, is because I want to try a different style of D&D and a different style of DMing entirely.
Okay.
So basically, what I want to end up doing is just, in essence, I am going to, okay, so basically let me just tell you how this is going to go and everything like that and what I'm going to do with this, okay?
Okay.
So, how we're going to start this. Your characters get an ad to basically join a party. That's it. Your characters gets an invitation or an ad. You basically see an ad to join a party. This is just after you've left home for either the first time or because you want to get different sites, whatever. You have left your home behind. You're looking for a source of income. Whatever you did in your past can work, but then you see basically this ad for an adventuring party that's starting up and looking for members for an adventuring party.
Okay.
And that's how it's starting.
I like that.
Yeah, there's no plot. The only rule that I have is don't make your backstory uber traumatic like you usually do.
Okay, I know
Like, for
you're
instance,
calling
you
me
can
out
have things.
specifically, but come on.
No, I'm calling everybody out. Like, you can have things like, for instance, abusive parents or an abusive household, people who have bullied you in the past, things that are understandable why you left or the reason why you left, but nothing like seeing your parents die in front of you or something like that.
Okay, so basically not uber edgy.
Not uber edgy, not uber traumatic. You could still have some traumatic and bully elements in there if you want, but that's the only rule that I have for character creation. If you want to do homebrew stuff, talk me through it, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
As for the world and the story you guys are going to be put into, this is actually where I'm borrowing a different mentality for this, where I'm basically doing something different. Because, fun fact, there's not going to be an end goal to this campaign.
Okay. Is it
Because
essentially like a
lot of the
one-shot kind of thing?
No, this is a campaign.
Okay.
But the difference is, I'm trying something new. Because usually when I do campaigns or I do one-shots, I'm focused on a starting and an ending. But with this, I'm taking out the ending. And just focusing on the starting and the progression. I'll tell you basically what I want to do with this. So, you guys will form a party, and you guys will then be given the choice or be bored enough to go out and look for missions, look for things to do. Because that's what you do as a party, as an adventuring party specifically. You go out, you look for jobs, you get jobs, they lead you to quests. Sometimes those quests can end up bigger, sometimes those quests can end up smaller. It all depends on what you guys choose.
Right.
It's not going to be uber focused on anything, but there is one thing that I am focusing more on that I haven't in the past.
What's that?
You guys.
Okay.
Because the thing is, I'm going to be focusing on the party and their growth as they go through adventures.
Alright.
Because the thing is, there's not going to exactly be an end for this. I don't have an end planned. I don't have a main plot planned. There's not going to be any world-ending threat that's hanging in the balance. It's literally just going to be something we can relax to, something that doesn't have pressure put on the players to get to an area fast. And the only things that's going to happen are there will be some scuffles with bandits, adventures that you guys can go through, and quests you guys can unlock and go through if you want to.
Alright. I like the sound of that. I'd be down for that,
Yeah.
and I have a happy-go-lucky character that actually fits perfectly because he has no trauma.
Okay then. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to start this. I just wanted to see if you wanted to be a part of this.
Fuck yeah, whenever you
Tyler already
start
made
it,
a
hit me
character.
up.
Yeah, Tyler's already made a character.
Yee.
And I also have this idea of like how we would sit down, you guys would explain your backstories to me either through DMs or in a private voice call, and we would choose just a day, one day, and we would run through your last day before you meet the party.
Okay.
Basically, this would be the determining factor of playing a part of your backstory of why you left, how you left, and the interactions you had when you left. So say you want to have a going away scene,
Right.
or if you just want to just describe to the party how you came across this when you trust them enough. That's going to be a thing too. This is going to be focused more on the party than it will the world around you.
Okay.
So I like the idea of having it to where these random strangers come together, form a party, know nothing about each other, but through talk, through actions, through going through circumstances with each other, they learn more about their pasts. And by doing this, maybe some of you will unlock quests. Personal quests that you guys can complete.
Okay. I like this.
Yeah. For instance, Tyler, can I spoil a bit about your character?
Yes.
Use your character as an example. Tyler's character has a mild form of amnesia. They can't remember anything besides an event that changed their life. They can't remember their parents, they can't remember their past. So, learning about this, maybe you guys would decide to go look for her past.
All right. I like this.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's up to you guys. If you guys, and I will say there will be time-based things about this, but that's only basically me saying, do you guys want to spend some time studying? Do you guys want to spend some time training? Do you guys want to spend a set amount of time that we decide in this place? And you guys would make roles. That time would pass. The world would change depending on the amount of time you guys spend doing those things. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you want to take a year to train yourselves mentally and physically, you can do that, and you guys will actually get increases to your stats.
Neat.
It's not going to be crazy or anything like that. It's going to be like if you decide to take some time to study and do things like that, you guys will be rewarded for that.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to invite you. Hold up the invitation just in case you wanted to see.
Absolutely up for that. And I already, like I mentioned, I already got the perfect happy-go-lucky character who has no trauma.
Otto, thank you for teaching me how to make ramen noodles like this. It's so fucking good.
You're welcome.
The fuck did you do to my husband?
Eh?
What did you do to my husband?
I taught Tyler how to make better ramen noodles.
Oh. Speaking of making ramen noodles, do you want to hear how I make it?
Show me.
Well, I can tell you. The way that I make ramen noodles mainly is I take the packet of instant ramen. Yes, instant ramen. I open it up, pour it into a bowl, add water, and microwave it for the 3 minutes that you're supposed to. But once it's done doing that, I pour out most of the water, except for a little bit to make sure it's wet and the mixture can actually, mix in and everything with the noodles.
Mm-hmm.
So just a little bit of water to make sure it can dissolve the packet and it can actually absorb into the noodles. Then I stir it all up with the sauce packet, and that's it.
Okay. Respectable.
It makes where that you get a more defined taste of the actual noodles and the ramen flavoring than if it was watered down. If you did it normally and made it to where that all of the water was diluting the taste of the
Essentially, it makes a stronger broth.
yeah, it makes a stronger broth.
A stronger
And it
broth
also makes
and
it where
flavor,
it
essentially.
kind of yeah. And my cousin does this weird thing where he microwaves it for a little bit and then takes it out, adds the sauce packet in, and then continues microwaving it after draining the water and all that stuff like that.
The fuck? Okay.
And that's supposed to make it to where the noodles absorb more of the broth and the flavor. But I never could do it right.
What I do is I do a multitude of things. Like I do the thing that I mentioned earlier that like Tyler just did. But another thing I also do that help mix a really strong like soup base before you add in all the broth and stuff is I don't add the seasoning packet to the ramen. I take that away and I put it into my bowl with a mixture of mayo, Japanese mayo if you can get it, a little bit of soy sauce, some lemon juice or lime depending on what you got, some crushed garlic or like minced up, like fine grated garlic, along with 1 egg. You mix that all up together until it's nice and well incorporated. And then once you add your noodles to that with all the water, it makes this super fucking flavorful broth that's just so fucking tasty.
I'm jealous.
You're gonna have to like write down how you actually do that to me so I can practice it. Here's the thing. I'm the type of person who, when I'm in call and when I'm like not really focusing on anything that's happening and we're not talking about something specific, I let my mind wander, and it gets to a point where I'm listening to you talk, but it's like it's going in one ear and out the other, because I listen to you talk, I hear like you making sounds and words, but when you ask me to repeat that back to you, I'm like,
Cole?
wait, you had meaning?
Cole?
Yep.
That's called dissociating.
But I've been doing that every single time we've been in call recently.
That's called dissociating.
No, because I'm actually focusing on something.
Okay, then you're bad at
I think it's your lack of
multitasking.
comprehension.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
bad
I
at
guess that's-
multitasking.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's you can't guess. It is true. You always have been bad at multitasking.
Just the fucking pained cry, just like, eh. It's like a kicked puppy.
I got a gift for you, Tyler. I see how it is.
I'm just telling you the truth.
I see how it is. Also, how dare you refer to me as a puppy? I am a full-grown dog.
You are a puppy.
You are a puppy.
See, even your fucking husband agrees you're a puppy.
That's not fair.
So says the puppy. You're only proving our point, Cole.
Right. God damn it.
And thus we rest our case. Puppy.
It's okay, you're my puppy.
Not on stream.
What? I'm being cute!
Not on stream.
I mean, I could kick the puppy. Punt
That's
it
a
even.
deep-
Incarcerate it,
extremely
perhaps.
deep. No, don't lock the puppy up.
Incinerate it, perhaps.
Skin him.
You know what,
Bash
that's
him
good.
over the head, we will.
Bash him over the head. We will.
You know I'm right.
What?
What'd you say?
Then you'll have nothing to cuddle.
That is very true.
Oh, I made a big boy.
You gotta add some scales onto the boy's chest.
No, yeah, I gotta filter in some details now.
He a wide boy, isn't he?
He's a long boy.
I mean, originally this was a drake before it became a wyvern, or yeah, a worm.
Can I tell you guys some like hybrid that I had a thought for that's actually pretty terrifying?
Mm-hmm.
You know false hydras, right?
Yes.
We all know false hydras very well.
Imagine a false hydra with the same potency of making you forget and everything like that, but instead of being a creature that eats your memory, eats the memory of you from other people when you're eaten by it, or erases everyone's memory of you entirely when you're eaten by it. Imagine a creature who had the colors and power of the false hydra to feed memories, but it was a rodent.
Oh.
Like, say it's a rat, or it's a bat, or it's something like a bunny, something that feeds on your memories. So, say, for instance, you go out into the forest and you fall asleep. When you wake up, at first everything seems fine, but then you notice that there's holes in your tent. And at first you think, why are there holes in my tent? I don't remember those being there when last night when I set it up. Then you realize you don't remember last night.
Oh,
You don't
no.
remember anything from the years that you have lived.
Oh,
Why?
that's not good.
Because while you were asleep, a nest of these things came and feasted.
How about no? And also, hi, Galaxy.
Hey,
Hi.
Galaxy, how you doing? How'd the bat trip go?
We're still here,
Oh,
and they're still waiting to see her. So I'm on mobile.
okay. I'm currently
I was talking about
streaming,
false
just so you
hydro
know.
rodents.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
And-
a galaxy. Imagine a false hydra, but the size of a rodent, and it breathes like a rodent. But instead of eating you when you fall asleep or when you're knocked unconscious, basically when you sleep or are in a state of sleep near these creatures, they will all take it as basically alarm bells. And they will come over, and unless somebody stops them or unless something happens, they will devour your memories up until the most recent memory you've made. And by the way, a pack of these things are like 20, 30 strong. They're the size of a rodent, so think of like a rat, a mouse, or a bunny. But they run in packs, they hunt in packs, and their source of food is your memories.
That's scary. That's horrifying.
So, the miasma, the freaking worm, right?
Yeah.
The fun part is it doesn't just feast on human memories or mortal memories.
Oh,
It can feast on the monsters too.
Oh boy.
that's fun.
This thing's
Literally
looking
no
terrifying.
one is safe from
Oh,
it.
yeah. I'm just adding random
I just
shit
like the
onto it
idea of
and
false
seeing
hydra
what
something.
sticks, and so far this is sticking.
God, this is making me want to like try this out.
Oh, that's uneven as fuck.
Why not just copy and paste the entire thing and just
Yeah,
post it on the
that's
other
what I
side?
was thinking. But yeah, no, honestly, this shit's fucking fun, so you totally should.
I can think of another few. Oh god, guys, I just remembered something. You guys know what blink dogs are, right?
Of course I know what blink dogs are. I had to face one of them in a
Yes.
campaign I was in. We beat the shit out of it.
Okay. So I want you to think of something for me real quick.
Huh?
So think of you guys are walking through this forest. It's eerie, it's dark. This forest is said to hold a terrifying monster.
Mm-hmm.
No one who has seen it has survived. But then oh
Sorry, again, my brother in the background.
Oh my
But then-
god!
imagine you're walking through this place trying your best to find this creature, trying to locate where it's at, trying to locate what it is, basically doing your best to be what you are, heroes, and find the monsters.
Oh, I just made this
Then
part
you
10
come
times
across
worse.
something. You come across something that makes everyone in your party's blood chill. Sleeping right before you in a clearing of the woods is something that appears to be a drake. Of course, you guys think, well, this is obviously the monster, so we should be act with caution and kill it while it's sleeping. Only to see the creature's eyes shoot open. And suddenly, in an almost glitch-like fashion, it isn't there anymore.
Oh, hell no.
And whatever party member you had that was closest to the creature, or farthest away from the creature, decides to stop existing.
Ugh.
As it's taken by the Displacer Drake.
No.
Yeah, how about
Or
no?
otherwise known as the Blink Drake.
Scary. How
Terrifying,
about
wasn't it?
no? Yes.
I can have cursed and terrifying creature ideas. I'm glad you guys like it. If you guys like it.
Yee.
Yee.
I liked it. I just don't want to face it.
Agreed.
That's also very fair.
Hmm?
Now that I'm not here.
I've known this for about a year now.
I thought I did such a good job hiding myself.
You did it before, and you're not now.
The same could be said to you.
I
I literally knew, like, not even a month before you decided, hey, I need to do this.
Wasn't that fucking obvious?
I was just waiting for you to bring it up.
Yes.
And you were being very honest.
Yeah, you all-knowing asshole.
This is the exact same argument I had with Chad.
Like fathers, like sons.
Well, not the exact same. More so, our argument was like, who had a crush on who longer first, is essentially. A spoiler.
That definitely Cole.
Spoiler warning: it was me. Cause I fucking had a crush on Chad when he was still trying to date people in the physical world.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And you got sad when you found out that he was going on.
No,
dates.
I legit got jealous. I was like, oh fuck, I lost my chance.
I can say that I honestly lucked out. But no, I can definitely say the winner of that fight is Cole. Jesus, Otto, this thing's terrifying.
Good, that's what I'm going for.
Does this thing have like an acid breath?
What I'm thinking is like, not exactly an acid breath, more kind of like the Komodo dragon spit.
Oh, that's fucked. Like it
But
spits at
also,
people.
the noxious gas aspect comes into play whenever it breathes essentially what looks like steam out of its nostrils.
But it's like a vapor, like a mist, and it's just gnarly as fuck.
Oh yeah, gnarly, nasty, grody.
I imagine when this thing like spits at people, there's like maggots and like flies.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, no, it's fucking nasty. And there the fuck it is.
So what three things are you guys combining?
We combined, first let me get that out of the way. we combined a troglodyte, a Gudra, and SCP-70, which is a man with a pair of iron wings attached to his body. Well, not iron,
Oh.
but steel.
Oh.
And we came up with this thing. This is the
Okay.
miasma worm.
I was a major help because they're like, we don't know what to do with this. I'm like,
No, yeah, because this is the first thing I
gross
rolled.
dragon.
This is the first thing I rolled up, and I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? And I just couldn't think of anything.
I sometimes love my creative brain, and sometimes I hate it as well.
I mean, your creative brain combined with my design skills makes for terrifying monsters.
That is very true.
Sometimes just me. I exist to bring suffering to others.
That is not true. Shut up. Exactly.
Also, I found out how to fight.
Oh, hang on. I will be right back. I'm gonna feed my cats. Entertain the peanut gallery!
Alright.
What's up, fuckers? How you doing?
No, you're insane.
Oh, I've known I was insane since I was like 10.
I was talking to those guys.
Oh. Proves my point, right?
Yep. Indeed it does.
I can't wait for the next one we're gonna combine. I actually want to try my hand at this to see like what I get and like the just like, oh no. Like, I could just do one real quickly. Just for
Good.
shits and giggles. I need the fucking.
Honestly.
I would need. I need the thing that Otto's using though, because like that would help my life 1,000 times.
Well, I'm sure if you have auto for it, they can give it to you when they get back.
Yeah, that is true.
How are you guys?
My ass ended with me and Nicolette, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
I'm doing good. I'm eating noodles. Otto taught me how to put eggs in them. It's really good.
A severely big quirky with a passion.
That is fair. Oh, but
I'm doing
Cole.
a quirky ADC, a pike support, and a jungle. What is his name? Skarner. That's right, Skarner.
Oh,
And I'm Sivir and a Senna 80 and a Senna support, so that's going great.
but Cole, I did send you the character sheet, so I hope it was. I hope it looked okay.
Oh, looks good. I found no problems with it. As I said.
Yee. I start off with like 5 or 6 cantrips that I found absolutely insane.
Yep.
And I also have a question.
No.
So,
What is the question?
okay. So you know how level 2, my channel divinity allows me to like basically do additional ice damage, and people who have resistance are no longer resistance, and people who are immune gain resistance.
Mhm.
So what if I took elemental adept for my level 1 feat, which
Allow this.
which bypasses cold resistance. So
You'd be
basically,
able
if
to
it
bypass cold immunity.
well, no, here's the thing, right? So if I use my channel divinity, and then their immunity becomes a resistance, and I have a thing that bypasses resistance, does that mean that they are no longer just
They just
resistant?
take normal damage.
They just take normal damage.
That's how I'm going to rule that.
Yeah. People like I just imagine just like this like ice dragon be like, ah yes, mortals, here I am. I'm immune to all cold damage.
I'm back.
Hits him with a frostbite. Ow! What the fuck?
Welcome back.
We're talking about how we're talking about basically how what's the word for it? Okay, so Tyler's character has basically Cold Domain Cleric, which is a subclass that
A homebrew
is
subclass.
a homebrew subclass. It is
Mhm.
a variant of a Cold Domain Cleric.
Okay.
The things they get for the channel divinity they have is that they can treat cold resistance as normal damage and cold immunity as cold resistance for their cold spells and attacks.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yep. So pair that with the fact that if you take elemental adept, you can turn that cold immunity to regular damage. And if they have resistance, I'm going to rule it like this. I feel like you should have that you should make them vulnerable.
Oh god.
So, if you take Elemental Adept and they're already resistant, that double resistance is going to make them vulnerable to magic.
Oh, that's fun.
Specifically cold magic.
I am the Ice Queen.
The Ice Queen, but with less rapey tendencies.
No!
Cause let's be honest, that first episode was pretty fucked.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fucked.
Quite literally almost turned into date rape.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Adventure Time. The first Fiona and
Adventure
Cake
Time.
episode.
Yep.
Oh. On point reactions, my guy. On point reactions.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. It adds to the fucking humor.
But no, to explain my character, I'm a combination of like May from Overwatch and Jester from Critical Role.
Neat. But no, yeah, like hearing your brother in the background is completely fine, and it fucking adds to the hilarity. Like, do you want to hear a good example of how hearing someone in the background would like made everyone in the call die laughing?
What?
So I was in fucking call with like a bunch of the other Team Cetus members, like fucking Nuggies, Crim, Cozy, all of them. And out of nowhere, just from the background, while Crim is like BRB, we just hear her husband go, "You'll never kill me," in that exact voice. And we fucking lost it. Oh, that shit broke us. We still quote it to this day.
I just hear in the background, "Suck my dick." I'm gay, but no.
Look, homie, it's fine. If you're wearing socks, it's okay.
It's no homo.
But I'm not wearing socks.
I was gonna gasp, but I hit up instead.
Oh, that just hurts.
God.
Jeez. Oh, I got messages from my husband.
From my husband.
He sadly was not able to wake up in time to join.
No.
It's okay.
It's okay. I
It's
got my
totally
children here.
Yee.
Next best thing.
You weird, demented children.
Yeah.
Oh, we're demented? I thought we were just psychotic.
Something like that.
Yes.
But oh, you guys want to know something fucking hilarious?
Yes.
So we started. I started getting Chad into Supernatural, right?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you guys been streaming it on over here.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's
god damn it, the early episodes are hilarious. Like, fuck it, not in like some of the jokes are like funny, more in a sense of like it's like the editing and the effects are so comically bad that like you can tell it's a product of its time. Like exactly.
Oh yeah.
The
Product of
episode
its
with like
time.
the biblical plague was just really shitty green screen effects of like bees.
I'm sorry.
And they were just like swatting away like, oh, and their only weapon was a single can of bug spray that Dean used to repel an entire swarm.
That sounds like them, honestly.
Not to mention Sam rocking the Justin Bieber haircut,
Oh,
the old
yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I hated that haircut. I'm so glad they changed it later seasons.
Yeah. Oh shit, so funny though. This is like some of the effects are so bad. Like we saw at one point that like you know the backgrounds were green screen from when they were driving in the car because obviously they can't just go to all these locations. But the green screening fucked up, so it was also kind of green screening part of the car away.
Oh no.
And we noticed
Okay.
it, and we were like, oh no.
Okay, one of my favorite episodes is like when they like usually like break away from the norm. So definitely the Scooby-Doo episode crossover
I have
was
yet
like
to
one of my
see that
favorites.
one. I only got up to
It's so
season,
good. It's so good.
I only got up to season
This is
12, I
really,
think.
Like, I know Tyler probably wants me to watch it. I don't know.
Like,
But
I think
I will have to say though, my favorite episode is when it was the episode when they decided to like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna break the fourth wall, and then like Sammy and Dean went through. I forgot
Yeah,
what the situation was.
no.
but-
Fucking, I remember that episode where they were actually on the set of
The
Supernatural.
Supernatural,
That's a good
and then
one.
Sam and Dean were like, what the fuck? And then like, Sam was like, Sam's wife is like, what, like the one demon devil chick? I forgot what her name was.
Yeah.
No.
I bet
really?
that must have been a really fucking fun episode for
Yeah.
them to film.
And Dean was like, that's your wife?
What I think
God,
my
that was-
favorite episode is
Wait, no,
the
I
Groundhog
just wanna
Day
say,
one.
The only thing that I know about admittedly, the only thing that I really know about Supernatural is there was this thing that I was watching a bit ago that was on TikTok where it was just like the supernatural things talking to like this little girl, and they were like, "Hey, are you excited to be here?" And they were like, "Yes." And it's like, "Oh, that's cool. What's your name?" And the girl was like, "Lilith," and they were like, one of them, I forget which one it was literally like physically run.
Yeah, Lilith. Oh no.
Fucking no, yeah, my favorite episode is the Groundhog Day episode.
Oh my God, where Dean kept on dying.
Yeah,
over
we just see Dean die over and over and over
Sam was
again.
losing his mind.
He was
Tyler,
fucking losing. I was so
Can you
used
just
to it
watch
to a
with
point.
me? Can
What?
Can you just watch Supernatural with me one day so I can actually be included in this conversation?
Yes, of course.
So I
We're just
actually
gonna
wanna
get our
be
whole
included.
We're just gonna get our whole server into fucking Supernatural.
Yeah, I mean, Supernatural is an awesome series.
We will revive the Super Hulk fandom.
Oh
fuck?
no. Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh my God! One of my other favorite fucking episodes were we're seeing. I forgot. Like Dean lost like all of his bravery and confidence, so he was just like clinging on to Sam the entire time while
Just
they were
a
going through some
clingy,
paranormal
timid
shit.
little
And
bitch.
then he did the girly scream. When there's a fucking lot, like a mouse that goes across the floor.
Oh my god. It's fucking. God damn it. I love Dean so much. He's so fucking stupid. Like, let's not even beat around the bush. He's a fucking asshole, but I love him.
I also love their time travel episodes because those are fucking wild.
Oh yeah, time travel episodes in any show are always fucking crazy.
For whenever like you guys reach up to the Scooby Natural special, please let me
They
know
were
because I
just
want to watch it
talking
with all
about
you
that.
guys.
Same. I would
Yes.
want to rewatch that episode.
I've already watched it a couple times. I'm a huge Scooby Doo fan, and I used to be in the Supernatural too. So
Yeah.
Okay, so Galaxy, you've seen it, right? Gal.
Hmm? Sorry.
You've seen it. You've seen the Scoop Natural thing, right?
yes, I have.
Okay. Wait, damn it, I don't want to spoil it though.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Text
Okay, I
each
won't
other.
spoil it. Okay, text to me what your favorite part about it was because I'm actually very curious.
Fucking. I think out of all of the supernatural characters, my second favorite character is definitely Cass, because he's just a sweet baby boy.
They did him dirty in the end. I fucking
know.
hate it.
They did him so fucking dirty. He did not deserve that shit. Like, I heard about it and I was like, no, no, not the baby. He doesn't deserve this.
Guy gets fucking sent to hell for being gay. What the fuck?
Like, god damn.
Stupid
Really, Supernatural? You were like forward thinking for 2 seconds, and then you took an immediate 180-degree turn and went back about 500 miles.
Yeah.
Like, that could have been really
Okay.
sweet and wholesome, but you ruined it.
Okay.
Okay, the first part that was my favorite part too.
What'd you say, Cole?
There's one thing that I do know about Supernatural.
Hmm.
There's one of the actors that is on TikTok for Supernatural that literally only acts characters.
What's their
that
name?
Doesn't deserve to die. I don't know what their name is. I forgot the name, but literally he brings up it's like somebody brings up in the comments like you really just play characters who really don't deserve what they get. Do you? And then it's like, well, yes, but actually no. And then he goes through view clips. You see this person, yeah.
Was it Cass?
It
They-
feels like it was probably
no,
Cass.
No,
Oh,
no,
no?
no, no, no. Because it was literally one episode. There was this guy whose family was I forgot what it was. His family was I know that they were evil. And I don't know the character, but one of the main characters looks at him, points a gun at him because his family is evil and monsters and supernatural and stuff like that. And it's like the guy did nothing to deserve that. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't do anything, but he still got shot in that.
You're making it really confusing. Hold on. Fuck.
Yeah, I got no idea who that is.
Exactly. I don't know who it is.
Can you describe what they look like?
No, because I forgot.
Oh,
God damn
I'm
it.
very bad at faces.
fair enough.
If you come across their TikTok again, maybe send it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna eat my donut holes.
Yeah, fucking
I don't
eat
think
those
they're supposed to be
holes.
cream filled. I don't think they're supposed to be cream filled, but that could be just my misunderstanding of it.
You're killing your husband over there.
I'm sorry, I'm a child.
There's a little fucking bug. It keeps crawling up on my monitor and just being a ballsy little bitch.
Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Also, hey Tyler, you're going to be upset at me.
Why?
I'm trying out Kazakhs.
Why would I be upset?
Because I don't know what he does. And this is my first time.
Where'd you go,
My
you
first
tiny
time
bastard?
playing character.
Oh, I'm also going to be right back. Cool, keep them entertained.
How the fuck am I supposed to... Okay.
The fuck?
So, guys,
Oh. Yes, hello.
how are you doing, I guess?
I mean, if we want to talk entertainment, we can talk more about the miasma dragon. Or worm. Miasma worm. You good, Cole?
In the game that I'm playing, I forgot a crucial part of the game that I'm playing.
Hmm.
That is, I'm playing League,
Yeah.
and I'm supposed to have an item in the jungle,
Well,
and I didn't have that item. Now I just feel like an idiot.
sounds like a you problem, buddy.
It very much is. I hate it.
Maybe you should fix it.
I did. Don't worry.
There you
It's
go.
fine now. I'm playing as a praying mantis bug alien type thing, by the way.
Neat.
Yeah. I would say I love Tyler so much.
What?
I love Tyler.
What about Tyler?
I love them.
Ah.
They mean the world to me. That's what. I've been going with the drawing. I kinda can't see, so I'm sorry. Ah. Hey,
Hmm.
do something funny.
Fuck.
See? Funny.
Okay.
I don't even know anymore, man.
I miss Tyler.
I do too.
Tyler kept the conversation rolling, and now they're dead.
They're not coming back.
We killed them.
Apparently. I'm not doing very good, man. I'm suffering over here. Suffering here.
It's so hot in my room, and even with the fan at full blast, I'm still sweating on my desk. Nasty.
Are you?
What?
Are you nasty?
I'm nasty, yes. I took a shower today, but I'm still nasty.
Makes sense.
Like fucking, if I was less self-conscious about my body, I'd be wearing a fucking tank top right now, and it'd be better than the shit I'm dealing with right now.
You know what? That's fair.
To get the conversation on the drawing and stuff, what do you think the person who's been writing all this down would call their book?
Oh, I already brought that up earlier, but I can bring it up again.
Oh.
The book would be called Victor's fucking, hang on, I need to go look, because I want to make sure I get the wording correct. Come here, you bench. Where are you? There it is. Yeah, Victor's fantastically horrible book of otherworldly cryptids and monsters.
Nice. So, since I wasn't here in like the beginning part, how big is the monster you're drawing?
This is gargantuan.
Oh
Which
no,
means it's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, this is a big boy.
big boy.
Big boy that
Mega.
refuses to die. Many adventurers have tried to kill this thing, but they have failed. Now it's time to color the bastard.
But hey, how's everyone doing right now?
Pretty good.
That's good.
I have returned.
Hello.
Welcome back. Conversation
I-
with Born Infected.
I want to die.
Why?
So, one of my fucking cats, aka Tiger, decided to, oh, you know my brother's bag? I'm gonna piss on it.
Uh,
I'm gonna piss on it to assert dominance.
Kitty, no.
So I had to, because our washer was broken, I had to take a Tide Pod, go up to our upstairs bathtub, and just basically scrub it out in the bathtub.
Ugh.
Which, by the way, fucking disgusting. The whole fucking, like, by the time I got done, like, scrubbing it out, the water was black.
Ew.
Yeah. Not fun times.
Nasty.
So I'm sorry if you can hear the click clacking of the dryer in the background.
Nah, you're fine.
But no, how's this coming along?
We're in the coloring phase right now.
Ooh. I do have to definitely say this is probably one of our the most complex designs that we've worked on.
Yeah, the others have been simple up to this point, pretty much.
Yes. Simple.
Yes.
Says the simp.
Isn't there a rule where you're not allowed to say that?
And so long as it's not derogatory. It's okay, guys. They
What?
love each other. It's fine.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Don't report us.
Don't report me.
Get
Oh, fuck you,
aborted.
report them.
You're getting deported.
No, I don't want to go to Brazil.
You're going to Brazil.
You're going to Brazil.
No.
Bonk.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing with that. That's cool, Otto. 'Cause I was confused for the longest time. I was like, what the hell is that for? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, sort of like to
I forgot.
so
Didn't know
extra
what's happening.
support for
So
the
I'll be
wings,
back.
and also I
I
get
didn't know
powers,
that.
of course.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
I'm going to dinner now. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
The other way you can look at it is it also kind of just looks like eyes and a maw.
It kind of does.
Which,
Eyes
like,
and teefies.
if the dragon is hiding its fucking body, or like its head,
People could mistake this as the face.
yeah, they could mistake it as something much smaller than it actually is.
So like, oh, don't worry, guys. It's not that. Oh God, it's a fucking dragon. I can imagine the little side note for like when this is on the page is like rank as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like 30 feet away from this thing. I still wanted to throw up.
It's like, make sure to bring a gas mask if you want to go hunt it.
That or lose your that
Side
or
note,
make sure
why
you just
would
have
you want to
no
hunt it?
that or have no concept of smell whatsoever.
Yeah.
Unless you're like that one weird guy from Pokemon Ranger who wants to collect weird smells.
God, that guy.
That's a fucking weirdo. I like how it's like this looks like a it used to be like a black dragon or like a black drake before it got like nay-nayed.
I also like to think that its scales just naturally discolored over time because of the decay.
Yeah, probably. Or that, or did it just fell off?
Yeah, it just fell off and leave
Ooh.
black rotting meat.
Ew, it's gross, but I love it.
Nasty boy.
Nasty. Gnarly, even.
Very gnarly. When his body fully decays and it's nothing left but the bones, that's gonna be terrifying.
That's like a second boss phase.
That's the second phase. Like, you think you killed him, you leave, but you didn't, like, burn the body or anything, so when it comes back, it's just more pissed. It's like,
I hope you're ready for phase
good
two,
job, geniuses! All you managed to do was piss it off!
Wait, does that mean the rotting skin and meat is just its technical armor?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And once it loses that meat suit, and it's ready for phase 2, it may have less armor class, but it has more damage and attack abilities.
Yeah.
Would that mean it would probably be even a little faster because it's not slowed down by the weight of the rotten meat?
Well, it's still slowed down by the weight of the mechanical wings that are stuck to its body.
True.
Also, actually, in that case, they might be a bit looser because this thing is probably clutching onto the rotting meat. Now that it no longer has the meat to clutch onto, it's more like wiggly, but it's still attached.
Oh no.
So it's like he's jangling a giant pair of deadly keys in front of you.
Oh god. You know what? He's the type of guy, like, I would imagine, like, the meme, like, he would be like, silence, bottom. Maybe try, like, a yellow color?
Maybe. Kinda.
We're getting there.
That works. I like that.
Yeah, there we go.
That's still looking really cool.
He's fucking gnarly, dude.
Again, I do not want to fight.
I don't think anyone does.
I for one can say that I don't want to.
I know a good few people that might want to fuck it, but I don't want to fight it.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm known for being horny. Even I don't want to fuck this thing.
Yeah.
And Galaxy's laughing because she knows it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a limit to the horny.
Okay, I have selective horny. And mine crossed the line when fucking things are putrid and disgusting.
Yeah, I know a few people that would want to fuck it.
Like, how would you be able to fuck it if, like, every, like, 5 minutes you're just wanting to puke your guts out?
You know, there's a fetish for that.
Ew, I don't want to know that. No.
No. No.
Well, you asked
I mean,
how.
I shouldn't be surprised because it's the fucking internet, but still, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need, like, bright, putrid color for the... Yeah.
Yes.
Like, toxic waste looking.
I like it. Maybe do like a greenish hue on the spit too.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Maybe not as bright. Bit duller. Yeah. Actually, wait. Take it a step further. Give it its own layer. Actually, look at that!
Oh
Cool.
boy.
Nasty.
Are you gonna make the horns a different color or?
Yeah, I'm gonna give those a different color as well. Nope.
Maybe like a lighter color.
Maybe bring in more of that toxic green.
Oh yeah. But not as bright, obviously. Much more toned down.
Yeah. Maybe not the whole horn either, because that sort of looks cool. Almost looks like it's dripping almost.
Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh, that looks cool.
I like it. I'm mad at you,
Mer.
Mr. Pisser.
Piss baby?
Piss baby. Yeah, he's a big old piss baby. Yo.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I think he's done.
Hey.
Can you tell me how to spell miasma? Actually, no, wait. Give me one moment. Almost forgot to make the line art appropriate. Maybe darken it a bit. There we go. Okay, now you can tell me how to spell miasma.
Okay, it's spelt M-I-A-S-M-A. And it's pronounced worm, so I just to let y'all know for the future reference.
There's the big boy. Boink.
Yay!
That's a big
Look
one.
at him!
Look at him.
Fucking intimidating.
Oh yeah. Ready to roll up the next one?
Yes!
Yee. Are you guys not making a stat block for him yet?
Not yet. We'll do that at the
Yeah, we can do
end.
that later.
I can get rid
Okay.
of this now too, since we just did that one. Alright. First one. 676. Oh, we were so close.
Ah!
No.
We were so close to 666.
Shadow Dancer.
Oh, these things.
What are they exactly?
They're like, I think they're from the shadow fuck, what are they called? What's it called in D&D? Like the shadow dancers. Go to the. Yeah, they're from the Shadowfell.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, next one. 892. 892. Colossal. Ooh. I love
Isn't
me
that
a
the-
colossal.
Oh!
So this is already kind of a funky combination with like a stealthy fucking creature mixed with a literal volcano.
Well, what's the SCP?
Let's find out. Let's see if we can connect them. 424.
124. Oh god. Let's see what.
SCP-424. Nanomimes?
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 What the fuck are nanomimes?
SCP-424 was discovered accidentally in early 2004 at a gas station in Campbell River, British Columbia. Documentation of discovery and capture can be found in log 424-B, files 424-1, 10. SCP-424 at rest appears to be a smooth, gelatinous mass with equal black and white coloration. No patterns are observed to form on its surface while in this resting position, though the shades constantly shift position. In actuality, SCP-424 is a vast collection of microscopic organisms. Whether they function as a group or by a single or multiple consciousness is unknown, as samples taken display behavior similar yet independent to that of the main mass. Origin of pigmentation is currently under investigation, but not prioritized under main research staff. The central mass has a variable volume and remains at a constant 34 degrees Celsius regardless of the surrounding temperature. Jesus Christ, this is going to be a weird one. As far as can be determined, SCP-424 lacks detectable sensory features, though is capable of observing its environment by tactile, oral, visual, and olfactory means by methods still being tested and studied. SCP-424 has the ability to mold and harden its malleable composition into the shape of any object or organism that it has previously seen, though is not capable of reproducing the color or function other than the movement and of that form. It can also rearrange its pigmentation to suit the surface patterns of any new form taken, despite not being able to reproduce color. For tests and examples, those with level 2 security clearance should see log 424-F, files 424-110. Okay.
Okay, so what we're looking at are nanobots that are able to form into anything that they've seen but cannot reform the color. So like monochrome, like black and white.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that kind of... I mean... Okay, so we have a Shadow Dancer, which already from the Shadow Fell, which is a monochrome land, and the color theme for a Shadow Dancer is black and white. We have a creature that's the actual volcano, and then nanobites. Or nanotechnology.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna have a really stealthy monster.
Well, I mean, not
Or
with the
character.
literal volcano.
I mean, maybe it spews smoke that releases the nanoparts.
Well, we'll see. Hang on. Let's read some colossal Pokedex entries. It's
Yeah.
usually peaceful, but the vandalism of mines endangers it. Offenders will be incinerated with flames that reach 27,000 degrees Fahrenheit. While it's engaged in battle, its mountain of coal will burn bright red, sending off sparks that scorch the surrounding area. And let's read about its Gigantamax, just because. Its body is a colossal stove, with Gigantamax energy stoking the fire. This Pokemon's flame burns hotter than 36,000 degrees Fahrenheit. When Galar was hit by a harsh cold wave, this Pokemon served as a giant heating stove and saved many lives. Okay, so what we get from that is it's really, really, really hot.
Okay, well, we could probably still play the stealth aspect, because here's the thing. Okay, so a Heaty Boy, a elf that's usually from a place where it's fucking monochrome and damned anyway. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe something that's okay. Maybe it uses heat as its primary weapon. Like maybe thing is known for like being obviously like a stealth killer, but it's able to take form of maybe it haunts people from like other planes. So it takes form of someone that they love, and they give a very warm presence, and like kind of like a motherly, like, oh hey, like, you know, like I'll help you. But then really what they do is they kill them.
Okay. I'm seeing where you're going with this.
Yeah. So it's still a stealth killer, but it just takes the form of people that they care about, and it's like, oh yeah, this very warm presence, but they also kill the people with that heat.
What if we played into an angle like this as if it were, like the Hansel and Gretel kind of evil villain witch?
Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm thinking too.
Okay. What if it's not a person per se, but rather a very large object, namely a house?
Oh boy.
A house that the party is invited into by a nice old woman offering them refuge. What they don't know is this woman is actually just acting as sort of like a lure, kind of like an anglerfish.
Oh God.
And once you enter inside, you've already gone inside the maw of the beast. And from there, it's essentially just preheating the oven.
Oh boy.
What? Wait. Okay. Yes. But what if this what if this was like a form of like a cousin of like a mimic? Like what if like its original shape is that of like a black goop, and it kind of has that sort of difficult time shaping color, though it still, despite its disability, is able to uh lure people in by using a warming presence. And then by the time that people have already gone in, like you said, you've already started the oven.
Another fucked up idea.
Hmm.
So yes, this black goop essentially. What if like, because I think we'll be able to add at least a little color into this. What if the one thing it's able to replicate in terms of color is the way food looks? But should you eat the food, you've just ingested part of its body and it's going to start spreading throughout your body until it kills you.
Oh, that's horrible, and I like that idea.
Oh, what? Yeah, and what if it like slowly cooks you and then it eats you, and that's what's able to give it its and it basically it takes your shape and uses it to get its next victim.
Yeah.
So basically, we have it is a glob. It is a glob, but it basically takes the shape of it eats its victim by basically giving it food, which is fake. Maybe it's like a part of itself.
Yeah.
Like it acts like a part of itself, and then when a person eats it, it cooks them from the inside out, and then they proceed to eat that, and then the process starts over and over and over again.
Yes. Trying to find a
Oh
good
God, this
picture
is
of
so
like a nice
fucked.
little cottage that I can use as reference here.
And maybe the more victims it gets, the more bigger the house gets.
Perfect. I like that idea. This is just a simple
Because,
ass
I
cottage. We
mean-
can embellish some details here.
Yeah. Because, I mean, maybe that's how it also, like, grows, quote unquote, replicates
Yeah.
by taking over more. So gaining more mass means it'll be able to work more with more mass.
Right.
So what we're doing is we actually are working with like a slime creature, which is fantastic.
They are always fun to make.
Remember, fellow artists, references are a good thing. Use them,
I'm
please.
using it to trace out the shapes, and everything else I'm just gonna go buck wild with.
Exactly.
Sometimes my ADHD could be a blessing and a curse.
Oh?
How so?
Just like sometimes having ADHD, it's like, oh yeah, I know how to multitask. I can, once I hyperfixate on something, I'm dedicated to it, you know. But then I'm like, why am I thirsty? I've only went like 3 hours without drinking.
Tyler, no.
Because that's just how my mind works. It makes little big things not a big deal. So it's like, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I shouldn't be. The last time I ate was like a day ago.
God.
Tyler, no.
And then I'm like, yeah, I should probably go get something to drink. Because I'm like, when did I crack open that Coke? And then I looked over, I'm like, oh yeah, like 2 hours ago. That's the reason why I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of?
Hmm.
That fucking one, the Monster House movie.
Yeah, I was originally gonna grab a reference for that, but I was like, no, that's too big. I want like a cozy cottage.
Yeah, because I was like, this reminds me of like a fucking scary movie, and I'm like, what was it? And I was like, Monster House. Like that, like the house was alive, and then like
Fucking-
the old guy was just
Yeah, it was one of those movies that would come on around Halloween. Same thing with like fucking,
on like Cartoon Network.
yeah, on Cartoon Network, along with like the fucking Scary Godmother. That was a good movie.
Yeah, Scary Godmother, and like I love where it's like, oh yes, Halloween or Christmas, we could play the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Or because like
Speaking of like Halloween stuff, did either of you guys see the Scooby Doo bumpers that they put on YouTube? That they
No.
only aired once.
no,
It was a Scooby Doo version of the Blair Witch Project.
I remember that. I saw that when it aired.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember seeing that shit when it aired, and I was like, "What the hell is this? What's going on? I'm scared."
Yeah. It's a really old thing. They now have it all. I believe someone put it all together on YouTube,
Yeah, they did.
so it's all one thing. But I think originally they aired it like at between commercials.
Yeah, I think so.
If you want, Tyler, I can link you to the video if you want to see it at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, the one thing that I kind of... Okay, so I wasn't a big Scooby-Doo fan. I just remember just watching it whenever I was bored as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the one thing I do say I do remember, there are like 2 movies that I'm sort of fond with. There was... Okay, besides the Cyber Chase.
Which is good.
It was the zombie one.
Oh, Zombie Island's so good.
So, I have a lot of them on DVD, so
And the one where, like, it was a weird one. There was like a alien chick with her dog,
I know
Oh.
the one you're talking
Oh,
about.
and they
Alien
both were
Invasion.
aliens. Alien Invasion, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
where Shaggy actually had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think my favorite ones are like Monster of Mexico, Zombie Island. Zombie Island's my top one.
Oh my god, my favorite one, the Loch Ness one.
The Loch Ness one's good. And then Vampire Rock. That's a good one too.
Oh my god, the fucking Hex Girls! Oh, I simped after the Hex
yeah,
Girls.
no,
I
and
didn't
let's
even...
not forget the movie
the
where
Hex
they were
Girls.
introduced at first, like the fucking witch movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also liked Ghoul School.
Goose Goose a good one.
It's also an old one.
It's a very old one.
Like, I have a lot of the Scooby-Doo movies on DVD. I still need to get that one on DVD and some of the older ones that were on VHS on DVD. But all the old Scooby-Doo movies are great.
That looks horrible.
Maybe just have, like only have like the person like maybe just out, like they're at the door, just like with this like holding up their hand, like welcoming. I don't know.
No, I was gonna draw like a bunch of people freaking out and trying to break out through the windows.
Oh.
But
Maybe do like bloody handprints or something.
I don't know.
Or maybe look like it's burning on the inside.
That's a good idea.
Like smoke coming out from like the door or
Because we want to make sure it looks as nice as cozy as possible, so I want to put in like a fireplace. It's like the first thing you see when you open that door.
makes sense. No, the biggest question is what the fuck are we gonna call this thing?
That's a good question.
Maybe the Shadow House?
I was thinking something like Granny's house.
Home Sweet Home?
Hang on. I'm gonna do some word research here.
How about impersonator?
Hang on.
Imitator? The simulation house?
What if we just called it the oven?
The oven?
I mean, it's
Oh
basically what
boy,
it
I like
does.
it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Maybe it's called different things when it takes different forms. Like this first form is like a different name, but then like this is like its second form and it's called the oven.
Oh, wait a minute. Since it's basically a house, like an oven the size of a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if we call it the Giant's Oven?
Mmm.
I like that. Or maybe the
Like-
furnace?
The cozy oven? The welcoming oven?
Hmm.
The welcome stove? Hmm. Maybe the baker home?
Oh, that just makes me think of Resident Evil.
Right.
Oh.
Welcome to the
Oh.
family, son.
Shit, I'm stumped. Um. The oven trap?
No.
The incinerator?
I just got an idea that might help give us a name. So, idea, right? Fucking, what if this house here lures in and eats adventurers not for its own gain, but so that it can reproduce? And what does it produce exactly? What does it give birth to? What if it actually gives birth to mimics? This is the thing that makes mimics.
Mmm. Mother's house.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm my dog's patient.
Either
Mommy impersonator.
No. That's funny, but no.
either that or like,
Mother mimic?
yeah, like the mimic mother.
But I like that idea, Otto.
Yeah, fucked up, ain't it?
It is.
I accidentally yeeted myself.
That's an oof.
Because I am the big dumb.
Yeah,
But is this gonna be the last one for the night auto?
I think so.
Gotcha.
And then we'll make stat blocks after we finish up the look for this one. This is so fucking fun.
Should we give it like I don't know, at least for like this picture of like what it's supposed to like look like? Like should we give it like a feature like that makes it look like it's like not the house cuz it just looks like a regular house at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, should we give it, like eyes on like the windows or like teeth around the doors like
I was thinking
like
about
monster
that.
house it up?
Yeah, no, I was thinking about monster housing it up, but then I was like, how the fuck do I do that? Because if there's one thing I'm not the best at drawing, it's architecture.
Maybe there's a giant window above the door that just is a giant eye.
Oh, that's creepy. I love it. I'm doing that.
Maybe
And
around
maybe-
the door or it has teeth.
Or
Well, I don't want to obscure the fireplace, so I think just putting the eye.
yeah. Or maybe have like something going off the house that looks like it's connected, but maybe make it slightly look like arms or something. Just a thought. Or maybe, I think honestly covering it in like either having the one giant eye or covering it in eyes will be.
Well, I mean, we don't want to make
The
it too
kicker.
obvious. You wanna make
Yeah,
it seem
so
normal
I think just a giant
at
eye.
first. But once you start looking, you're like, hey, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, but also we gotta think like this is like the like player's guide to monsters, I guess. So it would like probably show like what it looks like disguised and then also partially undisguised.
That's true.
What if part of the house looks like it has sort of a melting look? Like just parts of it is dripping on half of it.
I don't know about the melting, but we'll see. Well, we will do two versions though. First, I'm just gonna line out the normal ass house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, there's our normal ass house.
Are you not gonna add like the windows that were on the roof?
I decided to not.
Gotcha.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit. Gotta let my phone charge.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye bye.
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 And then there are two again.
Yep.
It's a long ass. Oh god.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Otto, this is terrifying.
Yeah. Mimic house, man. Alright, time to color.
Hello.
Hello?
Hold on. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, sorry about that. I just got done working in the garden.
Nice. We made a mimic house while you were gone.
You remembered. You guys remembered.
Except we made the mother to all mimics.
Do you guys actually want to hear my
You died.
like ago?
You're dying.
What do you mean?
Okay, you're good now.
You're good now.
Okay, I was joining the stream, so I probably died while I was joining the stream.
Yeah, you're good now.
Just leave it behind the first Mick house. Like, not the first ever, but the first one I made.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it was the first rendition of the Looming End.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Briscoe was not here. Briscoe was only there for the second half of it when they defeated the Mimic House, and it was basically collapsing. But the party, which consisted of a bard that had split personality syndrome, or disorder, sorry, literally they had two souls in their body, so it could go either way with that. Played by our good friend, Random Weirdo. We had a fighter named Xavier. I don't think Zara was there.
Not yet. I came way after the mimic house.
Not yet. Yeah. So Zara wasn't there, but was Zara? No, I think it was Rosie. I don't entirely know who Galaxy's character was, but Galaxy was definitely there. And Justin's character. Oh, Mr. X's character, my bad. He was playing, I forgot what it was, actually. God, I forgot what it was. But, in all essence of it, I think he was a side kid. You know, like these things from Earthbound? Those things from Earthbound?
Right, I remember that.
What? Yeah, he was a side kid. So there was a side kid, there was a fighter, there was Vriska the Barbarian, who unfortunately wasn't there, but the player was having troubles back then, so I understood.
I love how you always have a story to tell.
And, okay, so basically, the party was going into a town. By this point, this town has fallen to this apocalyptic event known as Nitin. Nitin were basically zombie-like creatures. They were humanoids who had parts of their body either cut off or entirely gone, replaced instead by stuffing and stitches. Soft cloth, making them look more like half-doll creatures. The longer Nitin lived, the more and more the cotton and cloth would infect the living tissue until they pretty much became completely doll-like. So, the town was abandoned. There were very few creatures living in this town. The only thing that was living in this town at that time was Nitin. And the party saw a shop that was rather intact, different from the rest of the surrounding houses, which were either broken down or totally abandoned, much like this. This shop, in an attempt to, well, remain alive, the owners left everything intact. All of the gear was inside. All of the equipment that they could ever want was just inside. And all of it was pristine, brand new, and some of it was even shining as if it was polished. So the party went inside. Of course, they saw red flags. They saw movement inside of the house first, but they chalked it up to a squirrel that escaped and ran out the front door. What ended up happening was as they were exploring this shop, looking through all the gear, trying to decide what they want to wear and what they don't want to wear, they saw that many of these shop items looked new and polished. There were no rusts, there were no indications of age, there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that they could tell that was different about most of the items in there was there were some items that were more beaten than others, but still had that polished shine to them. Even broken armor and weapons still had this unique shine to them.
Okay.
The Mendicants were set up wearing the armor, there were weapon racks, and a lot of the equipment was just ripe for the taking, so the party decided to explore the house, then see if they can't loot as much as they can. The Bard decided to check the back room. They saw something. They failed a wisdom save, and they saw a creature. They saw it for only a second, for those glowing white eyes entrapped them and made them see the creature as the person they love the most.
Ooh, that's an oof right there.
He didn't transform in the back room to the background. But it didn't count on one thing. The person they wanted to see most, their mother, was the reason for their trauma. So instead of going towards the creature, it shied away and let the others catch up, who did succeed their saving throws to see a inky black creature that had elongated limbs and eyes that glowed that shined white, as if they were headlights. Whenever they looked into the eyes of this creature, they had to make a wisdom saving throw, or see the person that they loved the most and be charmed by this creature, forced to walk towards it.
Oh, that's funky.
And the entire thing about it is that while the bard was checking the back room, the party discovered something. When they touched and grabbed hold of an item, that item decided to turn into glue, basically. The items were sticky to the touch. When some person tried to pick up a helmet, it glued to their hand and would not let them go.
Oh.
And once the fight with the creature began, the door, which before was able to be opened and closed easily, slammed shut, and its jaws opened wide around the doorway. This entire house was a mimic. They couldn't get out through the front door without first defeating the, front door and getting through its teeth. And the creature kept trying to lure them in the back. The entire reason they found out this house is a mimic, by the way, was because I gave the bard an item called Cloak of the Fallen, which gave them true sight in an area 10 feet around them.
I remember that
And
item.
they were able to see that instead of where flesh would be, or where wood and stone would be, there was a thin layer or a thick layer of flesh that was covering the inside of the house. There were remnants of the actual house that this creature took the form of. There was stone, there was wood that was just held in odd angles, but most of it was flesh, made to look like the remainder of the house.
That's
And
fucked.
that's when the house started to rumble. Because here's the thing, every single time the creature would make a move, they would protect the door they were standing at. They would never go past the door, and they were protecting the door. Behind the door, there was some inky blackness that was keeping anyone from seeing what was back there, but they could feel it. The beats and the thump of the heart. This thing was alive, and either it was waking up or it was simply preparing for a meal. The entire thing behind this mimic is it was basically the creature and the mimic were two different creatures. That creature, I forgot what I was call it. I think I literally called it Shadow of the Past. Was a sort of symbiote. What they would do is, since this mimic house had set up shop, this shadow of the past stayed inside of basically its stomach, or at the outskirts of its stomach. And whenever a person, humanoid or otherwise, would stumble in, it would immediately entrance them if they were not willful enough, and drag them back to the room that they were staying in, otherwise known as the mimic's stomach, where the shadow of the past would then put them in these sacks to be digested. Every article of gear that the adventurer that got digested was wearing, was turned into another item in front of the shop to entice the survivors.
Okay.
The way that they ended up beating this is somebody got a nat 20 critical hit to fire a shot past the creature into that inky blackness and got a hit directly on the heart, which only had like 5 hit points, and it killed the mimic, which then made the symbiote flee since it didn't have a reliable way of killing the prey that it had basically,
Yeah.
tried to capture. But the only problem is, after the mimic house was defeated, the parts that were flesh started to evaporate. Like literally melt from the walls, and the parts that were actually still housed was starting to crumble. At this point, Vriska made a return to bash through the back of the house, grab everyone, and instead of going through the hole that they clearly made when they bashed through the back of the house, they decided to run for the front door.
Oh. Alright.
They managed to get out of the
Mama
front door
Mama
with
Vriska would
minimal.
protect her bear, but she was not very smart.
Luckily, they managed to get out without a hitch. But when they figured out when the players figured out, wait, is this a mimic house? The absolute fear and terror on in their voices told me that it did a good job of designing it.
Hell yeah.
And another worst part,
What?
if there were still people, there would be basically a replica person in there that would act and then, you know, converse humanly. And if they sold an item, well, guess what? That item was one of the children of this mimic house.
Oh no. Oh no. That's
Yeah, the way
fucked
it
up.
reproduced is basically the way it reproduced is it ate the equipment and the adventurers that wandered into the shop to buy equipment, then got entranced back into the stomach, and then its gear would then become basically a part of the house until it made a sale. Once the house made a sale with another sentient being, that creature would be taking home the item, which would basically be a child of the mimic house, that would become a mimic after 3 days of owning the object. Until then, the object functioned just as it normally would.
You see, our house is similar to a point.
I have a feeling it's really not.
Except, here's the thing. This one has a bit of an angler to it that often takes form of the last person it killed, kindly offering the adventurers to come inside for respite. And the house itself is warm and cozy, but the moment you step inside, bitch, you just started preheating the oven. And it will continue to get hotter and hotter while the adventurers are in there, and the longer it takes them to realize they're in a mimic house, the worse it'll be for them to get out.
Remember Artemis rolled Yoma into a hole full of mimics? Yeah, that was a fun time.
What'd you say?
You remember when Artemis pulled Yolna into a hole full of mimics?
Yeah. I remember that I did that.
You did that. You didn't do that. Literally, Artemis grabbed him. Threw
No,
him
I
into
was the one who made the campaign for that, is what I mean.
Yeah, you were.
I made that horrible mess.
Literally threw him into a hole full of monstrosities with no remorse. And literally, when she did it, she said, and I quote, "Yeet."
She did, in fact, do that.
She yeeted Yolna into a hole. Artemis canonically yeeted Yolna into a hole.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel, Tyler?
I was not a part of that, unfortunately.
I know, but how does it make you feel?
I mean, I would have saved Yolna.
Tyler, I think I finally have a name.
Oh,
Mother's Mimicry.
I love it.
That's how you spell mimicry, right?
I think. Let me check it. Let me check.
Mimickry.
Thank you.
Yep.
There's no K.
Yes,
Auto
there
spelled
is.
it. L did. No, there's not.
Yes, there is. Look it up.
I literally did. It's Mimicry.
Oh, so I did spell it
There
right.
is.
Cole, you
Yes.
asshole.
Then why is there K in Mimic?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Mimicking has a K in it.
No, it does not.
It does not have.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Mimicking
doesn't.
has a K in it. Mimicking has a K in it. The word mimicking has a K in it. It is not Mimicking. It is Mimicking. Why?
Because the English language is stupid.
Well, there's the difference between mimic, mimicry, and mimicking.
Alright. We've
We've
made 3 wonderful creatures today. We made Graffiti Artist. We made the Miasma Worm. And Mother's Mimicry.
No, support the channel or one of these things will eat you.
Yeah.
Not even gonna deny that. Also, hold on, I am changing my location and hooking my phone up to my computer, so I both have internet access and so I can charge my phone because it's at like 19%.
Yeah. Also, I know I said we were gonna make stat blocks for these after we finished up this one, but
But we can do it another
we
time.
can do another time because my eyes hurt and I want to turn my lights back on. I know I can do that and still stream, but I don't feel like it. We've been going for like 4 hours, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. But
Yeah, that's
because
good.
I have here's the thing. We have a decent amount of people here. I'm gonna go raid somebody.
Wait, how many people do we have?
We have 3. We hit a peak of 5 earlier, so that was fun.
Holy yeah. You guys are making mistakes.
Who the hell is online right now?
Nuggy?
Sadly, no.
What if you just raid some completely random person?
I could. But I'm not
You
gonna.
could.
I'm gonna go raid one of the GG people. Cause
Ooh, GG.
he's pretty cool. That's the stream team I'm on.
Not a champion.
I've been on a stream team.
I always thought you were Lona Secret Scout.
We can go raid Micah Street. Am I spelling that right? Yes. Alright, homies, go get him.